Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, hey y'all, best boxer in the world news. I gotta chime in on it every now and then. I told you I was gonna do these videos when I hear someone says anything about the guy, right? About the big fight coming up in September between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Bud Crawford, right? We know Canelo's got to deal with William Skull first because he wants to try to become two division undisputed. Now undisputed is important. And I will say every time, because I just got to be real about it, it wasn't important when he had to fight Demetrius Andrade at 160 pounds, which is the middleweight division, which is a glamour division. But I understand that he wants to get that IBF belt from William Skull. So when he fights Crawford, if he fights Crawford, you know how I feel about that here, then it would be for undisputed. You guys know I'm a little cynical with that, when it's pertaining to that. Let's just hope that the fight does happen. Now, a lot of people don't give Terence Crawford his flowers a lot, and this is obviously the baddest dude fighting. The only argument you would have against Terence Crawford is his inactivity. He tends to fight once a year the last few years. Might not be a bad idea once you get older, right? And then there's no more lucrative fights to happen, and then the fights that he was trying to have, right? I kind of know why it happened, because at some point, like for the last 3 or 4 years, Terence Crawford has been trying to do significant things. After he became two division undisputed, beating Errol Spence, beating the living daylights out of him actually, and putting some distance there, then he's just on a mission for either extremely lucrative fights or, that undisputed stuff or something, a unification of undisputed. And I know he was going for Jamel Charlo before Jamel Charlo went to go fight Canelo. And he would have been able to fight Jamel Charlo for undisputed. He was going after that. Then when Fundora had two belts, he wanted Fundora, but Fundora wanted to fight anybody else. Anybody else, you remember? Just anybody else. It could have been Errol Spence, Chew. Fedora wanted to do that instead of just unifying with Bud. So that I know where he's coming from. It's like significance. He doesn't want to go to a division and fight 3 or 4 fights to become undisputed. 2 fights to become undisputed, then he would be there. And so Canelo was undisputed. That's what happened. It wasn't just fight Canelo. Canelo was undisputed. He understood that Canelo's not gonna fight Benavidez or Morrell. So it's like, hey, let me put my hat in there, because Canelo's not going to fight nobody except the Yildirams, the Munguias, the Belangas, and anybody that's not Benavidez and Morrell, right? So he's not Benavidez or Morrell, and so he just thought he might have a chance of fighting that. That's why he's going way up there. It's not like I'm just going to fight Canelo if he don't got the belts. That's what was happening. Then after a while, when Canelo lost the belts, then it was still him and Canelo. So everybody, I'm just trying to give you the short version of what's really happening. The man's just trying to do something significant. And those who say he's trying to get some money, well, duh, why wouldn't he? After doing all these legendary things in your career, why wouldn't you? We only talk about, paydays when a brother's trying to get one. Everybody's trying to get paid. Well, why wouldn't they want to get paid, right? And somebody who's done so much in boxing, yeah, let's get off his back. Of course he wants to get paid. But at the end of the day, with the Canelo fight, you have people that think Canelo's bigger. I never hear that, Canelo's the most skilled guy. He has no chance with skill. Another fighter, former world champion in the heavyweight division, who, I didn't like, because y'all know I think that Lennox Lewis is the GOAT, right? Heavyweight fighting. This is me. I got Lennox Lewis beating any heavyweight throughout history. If they fought 3 times, I got Lennox Lewis winning 2 of them. It's a heavyweight division. Somebody can win. We saw it in Lennox Lewis' career. He got stopped twice by McCall and this guy here, Hasim Rahman. Hasim Rahman. I like him now, but I didn't like him because he knocked my boy out. And his knockout against Lennox Lewis was legitimate. Oliver McCall, I didn't like that one. Lennox Lewis got up, had 2 hands up. Yeah, I'm stumbling, but I just got hit by a heavyweight. I didn't like that. I think Lennox would have continued that round, ran around, survived that round, and came out and commenced to beat the living daylights out of Oliver McCall. Rahman knocked him out, right? So Rahman it was all that in his fight. He fought everybody too. So, but Rahman is a kind of real dude, man. Tells it how it is, and he just straight up said, you know, when asked who's going to win between Canelo and Terence Crawford, and without hesitation, says Terence Crawford. And he just says, you know, he doesn't think Crawford's going to knock him out or stop him, but he just thinks he's going to outbox him, and Terence Crawford is all that. That's why. It's very simple, very skilled. He should be able to do that. And another thing he quoted, which I might even put in the thumbnail, very important. He's like, we've seen Canelo lose before. And he's not talking about against Floyd Mayweather where he got dominated. Not that one. He's not talking about the Dimitri Bivol where he got dominated. Not that one. What he's talking about is we've seen him lose fights that he lost, but he didn't get a loss or get a loss. Right? And we know we have. We know we have. I think Lara outboxed him and outpointed him. You know, for example. If we watch that, go watch Lara and Canelo and just turn the stuff off and watch it for yourself. You don't have to say anything. Come to the comment and tell me what you saw. Erislandy Lara versus Canelo and score the rounds. Score the rounds. And don't come here talking about that Lara was moving around, right? Because, you know, sometimes, because when you start saying, well, Canelo was aggressive and coming forward, right? That doesn't mean he was landing more than Lara. But if you're going to give Canelo coming forward points, then I want you to, as soon as you finish watching that, go to Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 1 and score that with the same energy, right? It's like you're giving points for coming forward and landing less, because then you're going to go for Deontay Wilder against Tyson Fury, right? So if you're just going for punches landed, then okay. And that would be Lara. And I'm not sure about the Tyson Fury thing, but you probably say Tyson Fury, right? Let's see. But go do that. And I think Lara beat him, Canelo, and Gennady Golovkin beat him in the first fight for sure. And those are just another two. Anything else I don't have up here right now. But I'm just saying, so we've seen him lose a few fights. We've seen him behind in fights, but that don't matter. I don't really want to say, you know, he was behind against Callum Platt. He was behind against Sergey Kovalev, you know. Yeah, but y'all got flatline. He was behind against Amir Khan. Yeah, but you got flatline messing around with Canelo, because Canelo is awesome, actually. He's just not the baddest one, but he's awesome. And he's very, very skilled, highly skilled. Canelo is really, if people would just stop being, you know, letting them be spoiled and just going outlandish with the guy and just saying ridiculous stuff, I would be a Canelo fan. But you guys just go overboard, and, you know, most of you are racist and won't see anything clear, and we can't go that far, you know. But the dude is bad, you know what I'm saying? Got a serious chin, got immaculate defense. Did you guys see his defense against Daniel Jacobs? Or against Gennady Golovkin, the second fight, when he was just standing in front of him? I mean, this is really some awesome stuff to watch. You know, his head movement. It's beautiful, to be honest. But he's just not the very best. That's all. But he's damn good. But that shows me when somebody is thinking that little old Terence Crawford is going to go way up here with a powerful guy like that, that's highly skilled, and win, what is that telling you about Terence Crawford? So there you go. Terence Crawford ain't fought nobody. Terence Crawford's overrated. All those things. We'll just holler at Hasim Rahman. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.